Alright guys, boxing rope videos. I don't even know. I'm not very organized with these. Just kind of throwing out some of the general curriculum or basic ideas for you guys to play with. But anyways, so here's one that you'll see in the Panantukan systems quite a bit. They call it a backhand gunting, and the idea behind it is that I'm parrying simultaneously. Let's say this was the guy's right cross. Okay, now it could be against, it's hard to again see without the arms here, but it could be against the outside of someone's arm. But even more effectively, although tricky, is to get the inside of someone's bicep. They're throwing that right cross at you, and you're getting out of the way, and you're getting this little knuckle wrap right into the nerves here like this. Now again, a lot of conversation about this stuff in terms of, like I said in seminars with Rick Fay, we would do what we call one for appreciation, where we sit there and hit each other till we felt it. And so I felt this when it's on, and it's something. It'll just get this sort of dulling sensation, right, if you really nail it. Again, sometimes you don't get anything out of it. And so that's why you're always moving on, right? So the idea behind me wrapping the bicep is that I'm always having a follow-up afterwards, whether I get it or not, right? But it's just cool, okay? So anyways, right? So what I'm doing now, I got the rope on my left shoulder. I'm in my left stance here. I'm assuming that's a right cross, okay? So I could be parrying that jab or whatever, but when that right cross comes, I got two ways of doing this. One is I lean back, like a shoulder roll, where I'm backing off here like this. So I'm rolling back. Now with this, you have a bunch of options as always, but with this I need to fill that line right away. Can you imagine that they're throwing a left punch, then that right punch comes. You're going like this, okay? You want to start hitting or covering that line. So one is I just push right away with my lead hand there, and then I just start my follow-up. Okay, so again, if I'm on this side, back, push, and then hit. Okay? Again here, backhand gunting with the shoulder roll, push into the face here, and then I just start to follow up. Okay, or maybe I just go one and load up my right cross right away. Yeah? So I go pop, and then I'm in right away with that right cross. But this, at the very least, right, just like Muay Thai, like our long guard we call it, right, where we're filling that line, putting it right on their head or pushing them or whatever, but we're controlling that center line. Okay, so that's the first backhand gunting with the roll back, and then roll back with the push, excuse me, or roll back with the coming in right away. And again, I mean, look, you can get creative with this, right? I could roll back and then throw in my kicks, right? Use my feet as well in these. But generally when we train this, we do a little more punching, more hand strikes. Okay, so that's the first variation to a backhand gunting, is when you kind of roll back. I'm trying to get inside that guy's bicep, right along the nerve centers here, right near that funny bone. Pop, and then I go, okay? But we also have one where when we do this gunting, we turn this shoulder. So again, same concept, is I need to fill that line right away, because again, I'm right in that guy's center line. So if I go backhand gunting this way, you see how I'm now turning forward, so my right hand will immediately fill, right? Could be a palm, could be a hack, could be a hammer fist, could be just your forearm, right? And again, I'm thinking basic boxing. See how my head's covered. My head's covered. I got my chin tucked, right? Basic fundamentals too when you're striking. You don't want to be up here like this, right? So I go backhand gunting and I backhand here. Okay, and now I'm in my right lead. Okay, so I switch my base. So backhand gunting, step into the right lead. I'm giving myself power by stepping with this backhand. If I'm like this, I don't have the same structural power, but here I've got good power here like that, good structure, and then I can go into whatever follow-ups, right, you want to use, boxing or elbows, palms, whatever. Now, same thing on this side, but if I'm in the left stance, I don't end up switching my lead. So I go one, right? This is kind of like an over parry, right? And then this is wrapping inside the arm, but then I want to fill with that backhand right away. And then again, same thing. I'm going to go into my follow-up. Now again, I don't switch leads on this, right? So on this side, look, 1, 2, okay, and then I go into my follow. I stay in that left stance. So this is with a rope on your right shoulder representing a left punch, okay? Could be a hook or straight. Straight's obviously harder, you gotta move, right? More so than maybe a hook punch where you can get inside the arc of that punch and then fill. And again, notice that I'm covered up still when I do this, right? So it's not like that, right? It looks cool, I guess, I don't know. But if you're gonna try to pull this off and stay protected, look, 1, 2, and then I go into my follow-ups, whatever they're going to be. Maybe I go into Thai boxing, elbows, whatever you want to do, right? So here, 1, 2, maybe I go palm strikes, right? So, right side of the rope, okay, or excuse me, against the right punch with the rope on your left shoulder. Roll back, push, and hit, or roll back and punch, all right? Same side. Now what happens, I turn my shoulders and I'm going to follow in with my right lead, pushing with that forearm, okay? Sword and shield method, they might call it. Okay, and then on this side, rope on my right shoulder. Now there's no roll back here. It's not the same structure. If I'm in southpaw stance, that's changing it. Then I do have that option, right? I could be doing that. But because I'm in a left lead, I'm not really going to roll back necessarily and do the same thing. I'm going to go hit and back fist, okay, and then I go right into my whatever follow-up I want to put in there, right? 1, 2, maybe I go in with elbows, okay? Maybe 1, 2, I want to add chain punching. And so again, we are in the belief that if it fits the structure, right, and it's part of, and it works with your body and you can adapt to it, then these arts can be blended. I know some people don't like that, but that's my philosophy anyways. That's how I was educated in this. So implement what you want. Use this, again, grappling, you know, works great. You stun the guy, you go in for your tackle, right? Or you stun the guy, you go in, take the back. You know, so you can, you know, obviously MMA uses strikes and defense all the time. Anyways, you get the idea. So that's the backhand, what we call the backhand gunting, limb destruction, where we're really trying to get inside the knuckles, but we want to train follow up immediately. Okay. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed that. Hope that makes sense. Click the like button and subscribe for more videos. We'll see you guys next video.